What's up, everybody? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing good today. I don't know why I have on these headphones right now. I don't have headphones nonetheless. But today I want to talk to you real briefly. It's not going to be long. I'm starting a new series and I need your feedback on it. Please give me some feedback on it. I'm starting a new series called What's Holding You Back. And, so many people have things that are holding them back. Some people wonder whether or not it's the system. Some people wonder whether or not it's them. Some people whether or not wonder if it's their culture or their background or their makeup. But I'm gonna tell you today what uh, can be holding you back. It's probably closer than you rather could imagine. And because it's closer than you can imagine, I want to talk about it. Growing up, um, we had this room in our house that we had, like many people growing up the time I grew up. We had a room that we really couldn't go into. And so we're going into that room today. And that room was the living room. Some of y'all are wondering why I'm doing this now. Well, I have a personal goal and you're a part of that. Now, I'll let you know up front that you'll find the rest of these on the Built to Thrive page. And please go to that page on YouTube. We're going to be transitioning from Facebook to YouTube. And I want you to subscribe to the Built to Thrive page. You got to click Built to Thrive 4000 to be a subscriber to that page. You'll see some content and you'll see other content and some Built to Thrive classics. But today I want to talk to you really quickly, maybe not even really quickly, but I want to share with you what I feel impressed to share with you today. And that is about what really is holding you back. Some people feel like there's some kind of hold on them. Some people say it's the system, and trust me, the system does take care of itself. But the reality is that I want to introduce the idea to you that many of you could be held back partially because you haven't really grieved something. Now, this is not going to be easy for those who haven't been going through anything. It won't be challenging for those who have it easy in life. But there are many people in here today who haven't really grieved anything. And there's so many times where you want to do right, you want to go forward, but you're trying to figure out, okay, what's holding me back? Is it my boss? Is it my spouse? Is it my parenting skills? Is it my children? Is it my caregiving to parents or other loved ones? But I'm gonna tell you, it's none of that. Part of what's holding you back could be that you haven't grieved. Now, one thing that I really do like to talk about is grief. And I would like to define grief as suspended love. Man, you really love something, throw your all into it, and then it's gone. You could grieve a cat, you could grieve a parent, you could grieve a grandparent. Every time I hear the song We Shall Behold Him, I think of my grandmother who died 25 years ago. And I happened to do a funeral a couple weeks ago, and I thought of my grandmother while I was going there. I said, man, why am I so emotional? Exact same age, summertime death. And I said something at her funeral, but I didn't really preach it. So it was like I was having a continued experience. What I will say this is very quickly, you got to listen to this and you got to write this stuff down. You got to apply this, and it's going to take some time for you to do it. You can't do this quickly. You may be able to do it quickly, but you need to take some time to do this. So I've got 5 questions for you. And I give these 5 questions to people all over the world. If I could take this message all over the world, there's 2 that would have. This is one of them, because I think that a lot of people act out of grief and pain and not out of love all the time. Some people are really angry, but they don't know why they're angry. And I want to share with you that grief can be sometimes clothed in anger. So the goal of these questions is to assist you in the process of grief. So what's holding you back? It might be some unfinished business. So the question number 1 is, what was your loved one like to you? So you write that down. What was your loved one like to you? It could be they were really kind, they were really mean, they were really nasty, or they were really loving, caring, supportive. They showed up for everything. What were they like to you? Not to everybody else, behind closed doors, or the lights and cameras and the nice, pretty stuff behind me. When that's off, what were they like? And what was your relationship like? And then the second question simply is, what will you miss And what will you not miss? What will you miss and what will you not miss? And you might miss that person's cologne or perfume, but you might not miss their bad breath. You might not miss the way that they burnt things in the kitchen. You might not miss the way they cut their toenails or had the toilet paper up or down. I never understand that whole toilet paper experience with the roll. But what will you miss about them and what will you not miss about them? Maybe you may miss their cookies. Maybe you may miss their hugs. Maybe you may miss their warmth. What will you miss and what will you not miss? And then 3, what are some memories that stick out to you? There might be some memories that you have that stick out to you about that person, and you just can't get away from those memories. Those memories are core etched in your life and your body, and that's cool. That's all right. Yeah, what memories stick out to you? Then the other thing is, number 4, what is something you wish you could say to them even now? If they could hear you, in my theology, I don't believe the dead can hear anything like that. But I will say this, a lot of times you got to realize that what you wish you could say to them is not for you. It's not for them, it's for you. It's for you to process this. This is for your processing so you could get through this yourself. And then number 5, write your loved one a letter. Now I know this is probably the craziest thing you might have heard today, but write your loved one a letter and let them know what's going on with you. Dear loved one, I want to let you know I miss you, blah, 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 blah. I release you. I thank you for what you taught me. I'll carry the torch going forward. So often people are held back, and they are held back because of their own challenges, held back because they think it's somebody else. But really, sometimes what could be holding you back is really grief. You might be grieving something. So I say today, give yourself a break. Use these 5 questions. I'll go over them very quickly again as we prepare to close. What was your loved one like to you? What will you miss and not miss? What are some memories that stick out to you? And what is something you wish you could say to them? And then number 5, write your loved one a letter. Let them know, how you doing? I'm doing well. I miss you, but now it's my time to carry the torch. I release you. And in releasing them, doesn't mean that you let them go. Doesn't mean that their love dies for you or your love dies for them. But what it does do, it releases you from having to hold the weight of everything. Some of you are caregivers. Some of you know what it's like not to have anybody to support you except when they come to the funeral and everybody's crying at the funeral. But the reality is you are the one that's carried the load. And I want to let you know there might be some unfinished business that you have. And it's okay to have unfinished business, but it's not okay to let that unfinished business carry you and have a hold on you emotionally. So today, I want to invite you to check out my YouTube page where you have more of these conversations, Built to Thrive. We're going to start doing interviews. Please hit me up, DM me, send me a message. Also, go to support@inspire-today.com. Send me an email. Let me know how I can support you and connect with you. Thank you again for your time today. And I hope that it's a great day for you. Remember, what's holding you back might not always be something bad, but it could be the fact that you have some unfinished business. So go ahead and take care of your business.